Baltimore for all them haters. Two fat guys. No more waiting. Two fat guys. Podcast. Talk for all them haters. Two fat guys. No more waiting. Two fat guys. Podcast. Two fat guys. Oh, y'all thought it was over, huh? Hey, Krayze, hey, Dan, come tell us.
Talk your talk, man. Talk your talk, brother.
I got something I gotta say. Say it loud. Hey, yo, worldwide exclusive. Two fat guys. Two fat guys. Podcast. Yeah. Two fat guys. Two fat guys. Podcast. Two fat guys. Two fat guys. Two fat guys. Podcast. Two fat guys. Two fat guys. Podcast.
And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Psycho Worldwide in association with One Mind Entertainment proudly brings to you two of the greatest podcast hosts in the world. I am Crazy Calvin. He is Dan Jones, and we are Two Fat Guys Podcast. What it do, what it do, what it do.
Oh man. Oh man.
Yo, I figured
Oh,
you
so
were
my
gonna
boy
get a kick out
turned
of
into
that, yo.
Jesus.
I figured you were gonna get a kick out of that, fam. I was like, just roll with it. I'm doing something
Hey,
different. Just
bro.
roll with it.
Oh, I got a body cramp now. All right, I'm good. I know I'm not.
Oh, I can't
alive.
wait. I
Oh.
can't wait to hear the playback on that. I'm probably gonna
Bro,
cry
you
laughing.
sound like Paul. You sound like the Big Show. Oh man, I'm good, man.
That's
Oh,
good,
my lungs
fam.
hurt. I don't know what part of my body to hold. That was so funny. No, I'm in the back. I'm looking at our special guest. She laughing at me the whole time. Like, bro, I can't do this. Everything's good, bro. I'm straight. How you feeling?
I'm good, fam. I'm here. I'm kicking. I'm alive. Birthday in a couple weeks. Be in the Bahamas. So I'm looking forward
Yeah,
to
I need to talk to your travel agent.
that. My travel agent is my pastor.
Yeah, well, I need to talk to your pastor.
Yeah, boy. So man, you got somebody in your house got a birthday coming up in a couple of weeks. I think it's like what, day after mine, 2 days after mine, something like that.
Yeah, baby girl, sweet 16.
Sweet 16, man. Wow.
Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem,
First of all,
Man.
the day she was born was a problem.
Bruh, listen, I know she came at a weird time, but at the same time, when she came in, boy, she's been the fury the whole time. Now she's talking about hotel parties and pool parties. The more parties you talk about, I said, let's go to Dave and Buster's. She goes, nah. And she loves the arcade though, but she won't.
You know,
I
I mean,
guess.
like 16 is a special age. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
For female. You know, that's
It is.
you know. So it's like, you know, I'm kind of
Danny just
growing
wanted
up.
something to eat.
Huh?
Danny just wanted something to eat.
Yeah, dudes are different, yo. Like I ain't really started getting to like the whole birthday celebration thing. Like I always celebrated my birthday, but like as far as like me wanting to actually like do stuff was probably like in like my 20s. You know what I mean? Because I'm grown now. Probably like when I turned 21. That's when I started drinking legally.
Yeah, we're gonna emphasize legally because a lot of us been drinking. Yeah,
Long before we were 21.
long before we 21.
Right.
14.
Damn, 14. Nah, bro.
I said before 14. See, listen, you ain't listening. You ain't the context.
No, even still, bro. Before 14, that's child abuse. Like I'm just saying.
It's the life of the project, baby.
Nah, bro, you should not be coming home at the school time about mommy, Danny. Like, no.
Oh no, hell, you know them shots before practice.
Oh Lord, y'all, I forgot. Yeah, nah, you play project football. You was part of the Pee Wee leagues out there.
You ever try to tackle a field focus?
No, because you would leave.
You know what I mean? Try to get an interception off a Crown Vic?
That's a 2-ton vehicle.
Listen, you could dent the hubcap real quick on the bumper.
It's maybe it's a reason why you never went fully all the way through football, yo.
Yeah, I stopped. Like, my injury pulled me in 10th, 11th grade.
No, you'd have been what's my man's name? Lawrence Taylor from when he was at Any Given Sunday.
Yeah, straight fussing at everybody. Get up, punk.
He was like, "Come on, coach, give me the shot."
Give me the shot, coach. Set one my knee on the ground. Pick it up, put it back with the staple gun, coach.
Oh my lord. Yo, shout out to the moderator. She in the building. She in the building watching. And so, oh man, we got a nice little show tonight. We're doing over and underrated Disney Plus, and we got a list of shows that we're gonna go through tonight. And you kind of made mention that we have a special guest.
Very special.
Yeah, very special. She's 2 weeks in a row. She's been rocking, almost 3 weeks in a row. She's been rocking with us. No, 2 weeks.
Right now, she a dirty whiny.
Huh?
Dirty. Yeah. Yes, sir.
You know what? So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, she is the host of Coffee and Tea, which I had the pleasure of being on just last night. We were talking about technology detoxing. As I said, she is the host of Coffee and Tea and the Lazarus Movement. She is our friend. She is our shenanigans shit starter, cold starter person. I mean, she went what? You start shenanigans. You do start some shenanigans. You know, your shenanigans is different from our shenanigans, but you do start shenanigans. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Miss T. Yeah, I ain't fully woke yet.
Who you call me?
I called you a white woman. Yes, I did, and I'm sorry. I'm gonna go put myself in timeout. So
Who?
I'm gonna put myself in timeout.
Shout out to T. Shout out to Miss T and T Takes. We miss her.
We
But
do.
I am not her.
Let me get this right, fam. Shout out to the host of Coffee and Tea podcast, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kris.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
With two S's, Kris.
And I just because T and Kris is at two different ends of
two
the
ends.
alphabet.
Yeah, I know.
They both with two different letters of the alphabet.
And the crazy part is, I know your name. I'm looking at your name bar. For whatever reason, the letter T shot out my face. And I think it was just a whole miss thing. I don't know why, but yeah.
He had one of those special muffins.
Yeah,
I wish.
I also would like to say that your intro, do you remember the movie The Mask?
Yes.
Like the character Dorian, once he put the mask
There's
on,
always
how his voice sounded. Like, that's what you sounded like. So,
cool.
Shout out to The Mask.
Sound like Dorian.
Yeah. If you don't know that movie, you're too young to be my friend. So,
there's all time for kids.
Crap. Hold on.
That comic Cuban Pete. Hey.
Y'all talk amongst yourself for a moment.
As a matter of fact, hey, Kris.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to talk to Kevin about doing a show about movies from the 90s.
Bruh, that would be such a good show.
Yes, I'm going to have to talk to him. I'm going to have to scope that and put that together.
Yeah.
That will be, I don't know if we might do it for season 4, but yeah.
That'd be a good show.
Remembering the 90s movie style.
Yeah.
What's your favorite movie? Oh, that's going to be hilarious. I know somebody's going to say Little Rascal.
Oh my gosh, there's so many movies to like pull from too.
Come on now. Little Rascals like, you want intimidation? I'll show you intimidation.
No,
yeah, I'm definitely showing my age now.
Yeah.
You heard me, kid?
Yeah, I'm back. My somehow my Mac power cord popped out, which is crazy because it's magnetic. And all of a sudden I didn't realize it. It was like, hey, we're going to energy saver mode. I was like, the devil's a lie.
We're gonna have to sit down and mold the show. Movies from the 90s.
Yeah, I heard y'all, and I'm for it. I just wasn't a Little Rascal fan, movie or old school TV show.
That's only one movie.
Huh?
That was only one movie.
No,
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
it
I heard you mention Little Rascals.
Yeah.
was pretty good too.
Hey, you
I
know
don't
what?
know.
How about we do a battle, us versus them? Them as in the millennium, them as in 2000 babies. Us as in the 90s, 80s kids.
I don't see. Here's the problem.
That
There were
wouldn't be fair.
movies from the 2000s that we liked too. You see
Yeah,
what I'm
but
saying?
they liked, but the impact is different.
Oh nah. I mean, like, cause like 80 movies still have a hard impact. Like
For
now, like
instance, you know all the Rocky movies,
yes,
80s.
it does some of the Rockies bled into the 90s, but yeah, I know Rocky movies. Top Gun from the 80s. Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club, 16 Candles.
See,
Trying to tell
Uh,
you, Molly
yeah,
Ringwald did a lot of our
Mo-
childhood.
Molly Ringwald was the 80s. Weird
Right.
Science.
yes.
There's nobody
Um.
like, hey, you
Ah.
guys.
So
Yep, Goonies. Yep.
I know I always catch flack for this. Oh my god, not Weird
What you
Science.
said.
No, there's a
Dream a
movie.
Little Dream.
There was a movie with Val Kilmer. Where he played like this super nerd. It's like one of his first movies. It's like my favorite Val Kilmer movie out of everything he's ever done.
I know what you're talking about.
Um, I'm gonna pull it up later because one of the songs from over there was a great '80s song. But anywho, but we're not here to talk about '80s movies. We're here to talk about Disney Plus over and underrated shows. So once again, disclaimer: yes, I do have Disney Plus. No, I have not caught up on all these shows. So
Willow.
You about to learn today.
right, so I will
learn.
be just playing like the moderator for this particular part. I'll be just throwing out stuff and asking tidbit questions. But we do got a list of shows for y'all, and I feel like I saved the best one for last of the list that you sent me. And I think this show, even though I'm going to it's the last show, it didn't have as many episodes, but I think it had more of an impact than anything else. Real Genius. Thank you. Yes, that's the movie with Val Kim. I appreciate you, Kris. Real Genius.
So look, Kev, as much as my fault, as much as before we get started, I'm sorry, I'm
You
tired.
in the community today, sir. What's up with you? Thank you for locking in.
Have you seen, it's not on the list, Marvel Zombies?
No, I'm gonna
Of
get
course
into that
he has it.
tomorrow.
Ah,
So here's the problem. I
Damn
don't.
it.
So here's the problem. I have Disney Plus because I have like the package, but when I go into my Disney Plus, I'm going to Hulu. You see what I'm saying? Because
You
I
can get
watch
off
a lot of
Hulu.
stuff on Hulu. So and I be
Go to
seeing
Disney, go to Marvel.
I be seeing this stuff like, hey, you need to watch this. I'm not because when you first go into the app for the first time, it wants you to pick the stuff that you're interested in watching.
skip
So
that.
yeah, you skipped that. So I did select Marvel, so it's there. So I am going to check out Marvel Zombies. I'm going to get into that tomorrow when I get back from the studio.
So my suggestion is to watch the episode from What If, the zombie episode from What If, and then go to
Okay.
Marvel Zombies so that you understand the context.
Okay. Gotcha. So
Grown man show right there.
grown man show.
Grown man show. Ain't none of that turn the TV off. Nah, you getting all this. You ain't running. Pull you right back. Where you going?
In the words of Diddy, take that, take that, take that.
Facts.
That's what his cellmate told him. Anyway, his cellmate was like, "Come here, Playboy."
Mercedes, come here, baby.
I'm done. I'm done. Where the list? Where the
Not
list?
guilty and I'm filthy. Come on.
Where the list? Let's go. Where the list?
Look, that man at the end, like, what was the end of that song? Yeah, when they had Buster on the chorus, he was like, "It's up now, it's up now."
Not Victory. That's my favorite
Yeah,
song.
Victory. Oh, yo, Victory was fire. Victory got you
With
amped.
the
Victory was
Rocky
the
beat in
song.
the middle.
Yo, yeah, it did. It did. It really did. But Victory was that song that made you just want to go to war, yo. Like
No,
whatever you was about to face that day, you was ready.
knowing you gonna lose. Knowing you gonna, so what? He gonna hit me all across the room. That's the song you play when you fight Thanos.
Right.
Hilarious. Zombie Thanos.
Zombie boy.
All right,
That man is something
woo.
different.
All right. So first show we're gonna get into, which we had discussed on this show because we talked about the fallout, how the show ended, and how the series went. And we did have Miss T, T takes on here for this particular show. We're going to be talking about
Oh
Agatha All Along first. So
man.
I remember all of the talk that you guys did about this show. And I feel like you guys are going to say it was highly underrated. But I could be wrong. So what do you think, Kris?
I definitely believe that it was an underrated show. It They did such a good job, and the thing, and I continue to say it on this show when we talk about series and we talk about movies, it's about the story. If you can catch me with a good story, then you got me. And the fact that this was a fallout from WandaVision, that it just made you more intrigued because WandaVision was such a good show that since they were pulling Agatha out of WandaVision and giving her her own spinoff or whatever, it had to match up and be at that same caliber for it to have worked. If it sucked, then it would not have done well. And I think they did a really good job, especially like though those of us in the comic world kind of understood who Billy was going to end up being. It still was a very good show the way that they set it up. So
Daniel.
Yeah, yeah, underrated. Especially for what it had to go against. Like the Penguin. Off the top, as adults, most of us flooded towards the Penguin.
Which
Because
was a
I was
great
direct.
show.
it
It
was
was
Which
a
was
a
a
great show.
great show.
But like I expressed throughout the time is the Civil War thing. What do you prefer? It's a preference battle. If you want your wizardry over here and your witchcraft, you're going to Agatha. Especially because of the spinoff of like Miss Trish said, WandaVision. But if you're gonna go over the Penguin, it's a spinoff of the actual movie, Batman. But Agatha, it set up a lot that nobody really can actually pay attention to. It'll go towards the Young Avengers in the future, and amongst other shows. Because I think they're still not done with her. I think she signed on for 2 more movies and 2 more shows, so it's a lot more to do. But this is definitely underrated, just because of the competition that had to go on. And a lot of people looking at it, well, it's Agatha all along. She's a witch. We need a little bit of gore, and you know what I mean, because of who her character was. And then you wasn't really going towards the comic book, which stirred a lot of people away at the same time. But it was very informative for what it did, and it should have gotten more awards than it did.
yeah, I agree.
Once again, special effects are top notch when it comes to Marvel. They do not play games.
And
Underrated.
and I think what people have to differentiate is between the actual comic book and these comic adaptations. Like they're using the comics as the source material, but it's not necessarily a page for page kind of a situation. If it was page for page, you really wouldn't like it. Like it has to have some type of variation when you look at it. I mean, look at X-Men 97. Like there were pieces of it that you literally could pull off the comic page that they put in there, but then there was other stuff that was added. So I think
But don't you think that's like, so we've come up in an era where we've watched like our favorite childhood shows become adaptations of like into a movie or whatever. And normally suck because they don't pull from the actual material that they were given. Like the last Airbender movie, the first one, movie was horrible. You had a whole plethora of material you could have pulled from, and they didn't.
But
They didn't.
I think it's different when you have individuals who are fans of the actual source material. When you look at, um, I'm trying to think, when you look at like the Russos and you look at Kevin Feige and all of them, they're actually fans of the source material. So though they don't necessarily adapt the movie page for page, they understand how to bob and weave out of it and how to make the story something that those who are fans of the comics will appreciate and enjoy, and also attract new people to the movies, and then in turn the comics. You're not going to get a lot of people that's going to read comics nowadays. People who read comics are people who have always read comics. Most of these folks who are Marvel fans are fans of the movie or fans of the movies. So, like Mr. Community here, like he is a comic brainchild. And people ask him questions or like try to refute stuff with him all the time. And they
You can't.
always go off of the movie versus off the comic material. So, it you just have to not compare. It's the same thing me and Dan talked about when we talked about the Harry Potter stuff. Like they didn't go page for page in the book. They adapted the book and kept the storyline, but they added all other kinds of things to it that wasn't even in the source material.
Yeah, that, and then you have to realize that some shows should not be movies.
Agreed.
Some of them just have to be on television as a series. Like for instance, what you said about the last Airbender, that came out as a movie, was terrible.
But when
But you
they
put
did
it
the
on
series,
Netflix and gave it a show, it was number
it was
one for
great.
4 months. That show was great, and I'm not even an Airbender fan. It was great. Certain things do not belong on a big screen. You know what? That's another one.
Oh, first of
That's
all,
another one.
stop doing your DJ Khaled impersonation. Um,
And
What, you
and
don't like
another
my
one.
voice? I just had to hear you sound like Dorian. I can't sound like Biggie for 10 seconds.
that wasn't Biggie. You sounded like Khaled.
Ugh.
Oh, I
You
can breathe.
know,
Oh, oh,
I'm another
allow
one.
me to see snobbing face.
Is
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
that how
sorry.
you gonna spell it though?
The community. I'm done.
Community. Oh my lord. All right, so
His
we're
issue about to be out soon, real soon.
we're both yeah, I already told you I had beef with you. Because you put that nice little montage video together of the two fat guys magazine covers. I was like, oh my man. But yeah, somehow I got left out.
Oh no, no, no. Your action is another one. So when you said it, I was like, I couldn't really print that one out just because of the fact that my subscription ran out and I was broke this week. So I got you. I got you.
I
I
I
literally have about 40 more ready to go. So
I was like, yo, like, oh, he's what? No, I ain't go front. I love you, Kris, but I did feel slighted because I'm like, oh, he slid Kris in there. But
I,
yeah, no, stop, run it back, run it back.
A lot of slipping and sliding going on.
So
Um,
it's a
that's
slippery
true.
slope.
hey,
Uh,
Mm, yeah.
waterfalls around here. Okay.
um,
And I'm gonna chase him. I'm gonna chase him. I don't give a damn what TLC said. They can't say anything to me now. They 2/3 of the group. They can't say nothing to me. Can't say nothing to me.
Agatha All Along was a great show. It was a great show.
Yeah, it was a great show.
It was a
Especially the
great
ball.
show.
Didn't they slide down the waterfall too?
They did.
oh my lord, y'all got me throwing my
They went
earpieces.
deep diving in the water.
All
Bruh, you
righty,
know
then
what? That episode where the water came into the house?
let's talk
What?
about what if
Everybody
season
got wet.
2. Let's talk about what if season 2. Sugar Cookie is in the building.
Sugar Cookie in the building.
Talking about
Yeah.
troublemaker in the house. What did I miss? You missed shenanigans. That's what you missed.
You missed the water park.
You know what?
Uh-uh.
So, what if
Follow that
season
water.
2? Now, I've just started watching What If season 2. I got through the first one, and it's freaking phenomenal. Loved it. Um, from what I'm seeing, I think season 2 was. Now I haven't finished it, so this is just a preliminary thought. I feel like
Bet you're
season
right.
2 might have been meh. I think that might have been overrated so far for what I'm seeing.
Chris, you want to go first?
No, I'm gonna let you go first this time.
Yes, you always got to get yours first.
No, I said I'm gonna let you go first this time.
Oh, okay, cool.
You
That's
know what?
generous. I like it. I do feel as though it was overrated. I think it tried to live up to the hype of the first season. Too many concepts blended in with the first season, and then it all just started going away because a couple of episodes I was trying to figure out how did she get pregnant by the duck, and I was like, wait a minute, what are we doing here? I don't know where we was going, the direction of the show, but it's what if, so you never know. All these are probably from the comic, but at the same time, certain comics you don't want to read. I was cool with in and out of the universes, but I do think it was overrated just because it was time. It was trying to keep up with the first season, and I didn't like it too well.
And I would definitely have to agree. I think it was just like, even though the first season had several concepts, you could almost bleed the concepts into each episode.
Hmm.
The only, I think the only episode I really liked was the Kahari episode, um, which gave you the indigenous peoples champion. Um, like even the one with Shang Chi.
Yeah,
It was too far of a stretch, um, for me. So yeah, even though I watched it, I really didn't. I just thought it was too much.
So let me ask y'all this, because like I said, I'm still getting through it. If there are talks of them doing a season 3, what suggestions would you make? So like if Marvel was like, hey, we're going to do a season 3 of What If, and we want fan feedback, like serious, not just like, oh my god, I need you to do like actual proper critiques. What would be one of your critiques for them?
don't try to measure up to the first season.
Yeah.
Your first season set the groundwork for what the second season should have been. Okay, let's be honest here. In real life, everybody's second album is nowhere near better than the first one, but your season 3 is usually better.
Hmm.
So if they did it, you have to realize that you're not going to out top your first album. Let's just be honest. Make the hits and make it well, so I can have something to talk about on the show.
Kris?
I think you need to find another like anchor character, because throughout the first one, Peggy Carter was kind of like the anchor character,
Mm-hmm.
and well, it was Peggy, and then it was Wanda. So you had them two kind of interchangeably popping in and out of other episodes. And I think that kind of stuff is kind of gold, because it gives you some continuity between the episodes, even if they miss one. Um, but do some separate stuff. Um, it's the multiverse. So you have Brian, stop saying what I'm getting ready to say. Um,
look, as soon as you said Carter, I was like, ooh, click.
I know. But to Brian's point, like, if it's going to be like that, like do the anthology or like the several separated, contained kind of a shows. Like you
Mm-hmm.
had, what if T'Challa was Star Lord? Well, what if he was Spider Man? Or what if he was Ant Man? Or, something along, those lines. Or, what if Scott Lang didn't make it out of the quantum zone, out of the quantum realm? Like, what would have happened if the rat never got him out? Stuff like that. Like, how would certain aspects of it change what we already know? I think would be good spaces to do, because when I look at DC, they did that whole thing with Superman. Like they did Superman if he was born in the Soviet Union. Like what kind of superhero would he have been if he had been born there?
And then we
Um,
got them kind of over in Marvel. Just won't push the button on it. And
yeah,
Superman is trash.
Oh, wow.
Superman is trash.
I
Wow.
I
Well,
I can't.
shout out to Leonard Coleman, my homeboy, who was about to be ordained as a deacon with his wife. So shout out to y'all. Thank you for watching, my brother. Appreciate you. Wow, that's crazy that you just did that. Wow.
Yeah, when Spider-Man becomes Venom, I would love to see that.
You know,
Love to see that.
there's a book where the Thing becomes Venom.
Yeah. I think I have
Interesting.
that book.
So we're all in agreement. I'm partially in agreement because, like I said, I haven't gotten through it. But from what you guys are telling me, it is
Don't do
underrated.
it. You talking about Brian Mann right there.
I look. I
Oh,
saw. I knew he was going to rebuttal.
Yeah, don't do it, sir.
who's TJ?
It's I think he
I
meant
think he's. I think he's trying to say, "Don't do that, Daniel."
yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah,
bet.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, Ray,
yeah.
that's deep.
Because the J and the H on the keyboard is like right next to
Right
each
next
other.
to each other, yeah.
So yeah. All
Oh,
right.
well, fast finger
Um,
pins. I understand.
this is another show I haven't seen, but I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about this show. So I'm gonna really lean heavy onto YouTube for your expertise. What is it called? SME special. I forgot what SME stood for, but it's people that know what they're talking about. Is most jobs have a special matter expert. That's what it's called, special matter
Mhm.
expert. So I'm gonna lean on YouTube for this. Eyes of Wakanda. Was it over or underrated?
Bruh. That show was so underrated. Like it is so good for only to be a couple episodes. Like, first of all, shout out to Mr. Don't Miss, Mr. Ryan Coogler.
Facts.
Like
Don't miss. Don't miss.
he just like there's just so many nuances to this show that you gotta really like sit and understand it. The animation of the show in itself is just top notch. And then um it allows the Marvel universe to be started so much earlier than what we actually know. And then shout out to Black people, that we actually the ones that started it. Uh, Shout out to the accuracy. But it just really is so good, and they're separate stories. They all at some point towards the end of it, they kind of will feed into each other, but they are all very separate stories, and I love that about the series.
Yeah, it's basically like mine is underrated for it as well. Just because of the fact of number one, it reminded me when you first look at it, it gives me the Prince of Egypt vibes.
Yes.
Prince of Egypt, or if you ever seen on Netflix a show called Arcane,
Yeah, I've seen
Mhm.
Arcane.
yeah, it gives me that vibe. The animation style alone is like, okay, I have to pay attention. And then the whole color scheme of the show is based around four colors. And the main one is purple. So you already know vibranium is even on everything.
Yes.
And like it's a timeline before T'Challa, before that whole family Wade when it first started, like a group of assassins.
The
This is
War
this
Dogs.
that lets you know that this battle was going on way before Infinity War Endgame. So it's a big difference. And they tell a story of it, but like she said, Mr. Don't Miss, Ryan Coogler, they gotta keep this man on. I don't know how many vampire movies he do. He need to stay over here in Marvel.
Agreed.
All right, for
Everybody all right?
whatever. No, you did. For whatever reason, you froze.
Everybody ain't good. Trying to figure out what's going on. Everybody signed us a freeze.
Okay, you
And
kind
all
of.
of it do link for the show in general. I do believe that it should have been. I think the show was too short. First and foremost, it should have been at least 8 episodes. But as it goes on, you tend to figure out that everything ain't what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
All of it does link. And Brian, I agree with you. The definitely show was definitely underrated. I can't wait for season 2. It should get a season 2.
And the fact
Ted,
that
what
it
you think?
linked to Wakanda Forever at the very end.
Beam me up, Scotty. Scotty want to beam me up.
Um, like it was.
Wow, y'all just
I'm
left me
sorry.
here
Now,
hanging. I'm just sitting there chilling.
you just got a bad internet signal.
Stuck on a tricycle, girl, getting on my nerves.
is it me?
Shout out to
Darcy was
Ryan
fine.
Coogler and all his shows. I hope none of his projects were.
Hilarious.
Okay, so you
Where you
changed the
going?
words. That's not what the words were, but you changed
Damn.
it.
The fact that it linked to the Black Panther was,
Coogler should be doing a Blade movie. Absolutely.
yeah.
I do think he should do it. Honestly,
You would hope.
this is an era for I think Ryan Coogler and Jordan Peele should both be in Marvel doing animation.
Oh Lord.
They should both be doing it because they have a unique mind frame
Hmm.
for this. Their animation style, with their creativity style, similar, but they're also totally different. So we would have to figure out what's going on with that one in the end. We could probably put us some shout outs to them and see what's good. Mainly, everybody should be fighting off with it. Ryan Coogler, for the most part, is a different breed. I don't think that he should be by himself in any of this. He should be the one leading all. Him and Jordan Peele should be leading all cultural movies, our culture movies. What else you thinking over there?
I mean, I can't argue with that. Like
He definitely should be.
it would be such a great thing for Marvel Animation to
He better be for the next time.
yeah.
All right. Yo, what are you? Okay, so
Miss Kris,
Huh?
now I see
Let me
you
get
put
the
in the
rest of it.
comments.
Yes, that is very true. That the rumors the
that was it
from
from that Band and Blade movie,
from
but
Sinners were from the
they're
Blade.
redoing Blade now. Like I think it starts filming in December or January.
Is Kugler doing it?
They have a director now, and we have to see where it go from there. But it's definitely different. It's not the same director from before. You know, it had like 6 different directors at first.
Facts.
Mahershala Ali is going to be playing along with Wesley Snipes. So I think they have to do a whole new rescript for the whole thing. Hopefully it worked. I'm actually looking forward to seeing it. If they did it done, it's going. Most movies take 6 months. 6 months to film, another 2 months for reshoots.
So you talking about
It'll
in the
probably
next
be late this time next year if they do it right, or if they do the promo. We try to get it 2028 or 2027. 2027. I went too far with them. My bad.
yeah, I was getting ready to say 28, sir. Like Jesus.
I don't know.
All right, so we are, for those who have watched it and then those in the comment, is saying that Eyes of Wakanda is highly underrated. So okay,
Eyes of Wakanda. I don't think anybody else seen it. Like, yeah, I know you didn't see it already, so let's go ahead and go off of that one. So, next episode, the next show we're going to talk about, or at least try to talk about here, is
your friendly neighborhood Spider.
Spider-Man. Let's just keep it a whole bean.
Echoes.
The Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, to me personally, was underrated.
Extremely.
It did so much for the time that it spent on Disney Plus. It gave us a new light on how and when Peter Parker got bit. And this is the same Peter Parker that we know right now. How and when he got bit. Like, as far as him meeting Doctor Strange and everything, that was totally different, so I don't know. Blade is one of my favorite movies. Definitely looking forward to. Absolutely. If you're not looking forward to Blade even after all this time, something is wrong with you. Blade is pretty much iconic when it comes to everything that we're doing. Underrated. Brian said it was underrated for Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Absolutely.
Can y'all hear me?
Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man has to be underrated.
Okay.
It was too much detail for people to even understand. It started locking in towards everything we was talking about.
Hold on.
Love
So
that show.
why?
Absolutely.
So
the animation for that, I think the animation for all these shows is totally different. the connection that they all have is
Damn.
all of a sudden top notch. And for what we
Maybe he
don't know,
can't hear you.
Yeah.
it has to be A1 when it comes from Kevin Feige. Kevin Feige, is totally different from everything else that we do. He is the guy who sees everything, supervises everything. You have to be sure that if he's going to put out a product, he's going
I
to put out a
didn't.
product. It's no longer going to be, hey, you know what? This is going to be it. It's going to be here. Let's get it done.
Okay,
What are
so
we
we're
doing?
having.
As far as Spider-Man, I think the villains that they had in there, of course, like you said, the villain were the Venom and who else? The you see in the beginning of Venom, you seen I forget.
All right. Okay, so there is like some real weird technical issue going on. Daniel, you can't hear. What are you?
And once and foremost, it was very underrated. I can't even explain to you how much detail was put into that show. First and
Yo,
foremost,
Danny, stop, Danny. I don't think he can
so
hear
we
or
get
see us.
Kev back on here, he can actually
Yo,
understand what's going
Just
on.
talking, yeah.
he just talking like yo. He really. What are you touching stuff, yo?
Mr. Son, Mr.
Yo,
Golden
what are
Son,
you
this is hard.
doing?
What is happening?
What are you
That's hard.
doing?
Mr. Golden Son.
What is happening
Hey,
right
where you at, my boy? I know you know what's going on.
Yo, stop touching shit.
You said go on to the next one.
No,
now?
no.
What is happening? Oh my god.
All right. So you can still see me. I can see you.
You
All
can
right.
still hear me, right?
Yes, I can still hear you.
Okay.
All right. So this is crazy as hell right now. I don't know what the hell is going on. So y'all about to get like a live.
What is
This is
happening right now?
this is live TV at its best.
What?
All right. So for whatever reason, you can't hear us or see us, or we can see you, and you're just talking. So I need you to come out the studio all the way to come back in. Cause like the whole screen and shit was flipping around. Kris was getting taken off. I got took off. I kicked you out the studio, then you put yourself right back in. Dude, I need you to come out and come back in. You're all the way. All right.
Oh my gosh, that was funny.
Oh my God. See, ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens when you deal with technology and it's live and stuff happens. And it's
Bruh.
just the best. That's why I was like, can y'all hear me? And you was like, yeah, I can hear you. And I was like, okay. And I realized Dan couldn't hear us. He was just talking.
So first of all, the fact that he just kept talking, like
Because
just going on.
because he went into auto mode. He was like, so we had this thing when we used to be on StreamYard to where if one of us dropped off because of bad internet signal, what would happen is we would just keep talking until the other person got back on.
Gotcha.
So that's what he went into. He went into the mode. He said, oh, I don't see Kev. Let me keep talking. Let me move on to the next tab. But for whatever reason, I never dropped off. It was something going on with his signal. It was just like, because you heard me. That's why I was like, can y'all hear me? And if you were like, and if nobody would have responded, then I'd have came out and came back in. I'm like, okay, it's on me. But then you was like, I can hear you fine. And my man just like, so the next thing we're going to move on to. And I was like, all right, well,
no, don't move on.
And then the thing is, he should have known because when he saw the comments coming up, he was like, "Well, that's not me. I'm switching the tabs because I'm trying to
Yeah,
let."
you switching and I'm switching at the same time. I made the split screen 3 times. I'm like, maybe
Yes,
it's
you
Right,
did.
like,
I was like, what is happening right now?
because I was talking, and all of a sudden both of y'all froze, and I'm like, what? I
yeah,
said,
that
Kev,
was.
how you feeling? Chris was like this for the longest. I'm like, all right, Chris, how you feeling? Chris. Uh-oh. So
So
yeah.
right, he
Yeah.
just went. He went. Oh, you know what? They're gonna figure it out. I'm here, so I'm
I
gonna
went
move
go
on.
mode. I went go mode.
Hilarious.
I went go mode, so I apologize. I just went straight for it.
Oh
That's
my god!
hilarious.
So what? Okay, so we all
What were we
came into
talking about?
we all came into an agreement that Eyes of Wakanda was extremely underrated, and we
Yeah.
started talking about our friendly neighborhood Spider Man.
No, I started talking about
And Dan went into self monologue.
Right.
I did. That had me talking to myself. I think I
You
was
what?
talking to Brian. I
Bruh,
think it was Brian. I don't even know if it was Brian.
were talking to yourself. Because
Might have been a scroll. I don't know.
Because was it nobody here with you, bro? It was all you.
Well, I was entertaining myself. Split screen, playing with the screen
apparently,
transition.
Man, it's like, yo, what is my brother doing right now, yo?
like Dan over there pushing buttons.
That's why I teach you, like, yo, maybe it's me. Maybe let me flip the screen up real quick. Maybe mess with the screen. Boy, I'm a shenanigans like crazy.
Hilarious.
Hilarious.
So
Oh
yes,
my god, that was fun.
hilarious.
That's definitely a blooper. But I mean, go mode was it.
Mm,
Y'all
mm,
laughing over there. I was over here in survival mode.
Y'all talk amongst yourself. I'll be right back.
oh
Last
Lord.
time you did that, we froze.
Right. So I agree with you, Dan. Like your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man is very underrated. Like
Absolutely.
just the animation by itself, like was just so good. I love the comic book feel of the show. Um, it was just really good. Like it's hard to describe it. Like it just encompassed like the feel of a comic book show that you want. It's like the feel that you wanted.
Yes, I honestly think that they are taking a part of DC. By me saying that is the movies was under par, but the
Mm,
comic book animation movies was top notch. And I think I hate to say it, but I hope it don't go that route
yeah.
because Marvel animation right now is killing the game. They're killing it as far as Eyes of Wakanda, Spider Man, and now once again Marvel Zombies top notch. Oh
Mhm.
my god! Wow. It's a big difference on what Kevin over there is doing, but Marvel animation, they should be doing more than what they are.
Agreed. But I think in this new phase of them dialing back, because you have to remember, we got all of this when they was trying to pump out everything like all at once. Like they was just to me doing a lot of fan service. Like we was
Right.
asking for it, they was getting pressured, so here you go. Whether it was all the way up or not, like they was just pumping it out. And I think with their new strategy, I think they've dialed it back too much, in my opinion. But we'll see how it goes.
So, quick
With
question
the
for you
way,
then is there's this 4 episode thing that's going on now with Netflix and Disney Plus. When they got the whole series is done and only giving you 4 at a time or 5 at a time, like Wednesday. The whole series is done, but you got 4 this week and next 4 like another 2 weeks. Do you think that's hurting them or is it doing them justice?
I think it's hit or miss. I think it depends on what it is.
Okay.
Like, for example, with Agatha All Along, I enjoyed the fact that it was just one episode a week
Right.
because it gave me something to look forward to. Just like it was very Loki nostalgia. Like I was in front of my TV on Wednesday waiting for this show to be released.
And
Yeah,
I
that
agree
was
with you. I agree with
you
you
feel
on
like a
that.
junkie.
I
Yeah,
agree with you.
literally like a junkie.
I agree with you on that because there's a show that I've been watching on Thursdays. It's a spinoff of an NCIS show. And it only releases it weekly every Thursday. And I like that because, like you said, it gives me something forward to look to on Thursdays now, especially since nothing really comes on TV on Thursdays.
Yeah.
Um, unless you watch like Law and Order.
Yeah, but I think it plays into
Never go.
the speculations and
Hey,
all
hey,
that.
hey, hey! Don't disrespect Law and Order, sir.
What?
That dun dun is forever anonymous
It
for
is
television. Okay,
synonymous.
don't do that.
So the
Detective
word
Stabler.
the word you were looking for was synonymous, not anonymous.
I said synonymous.
Oh, well, you blacked out because all we heard was anonymous.
Mm.
It's that lift slide.
But
It's
I,
that one of the muffins.
practice. I think when you drop a bunch of episodes, it doesn't give you it doesn't give you the anticipation of what's gonna happen next because you have it right there. So,
Yeah, I'm a sucker for a good cliffhanger, and I also feel like when you don't spread them out, then you don't get a legitimate ratings viewership.
Agreed.
Because if I know if I can binge watch it on a Saturday, I have nothing else to do. Then I'm going to binge watch it, but then I'm
Yep.
never going to go back to it because I don't watch every episode.
And some things you do go back to because they're just that good. Like I've watched Marvel Zombies twice now. I went through Loki like 3 or 4 times because it was just that good.
Facts.
So you can go back to it, but you run the risk of if it's terrible, nobody goes back to watch it.
Right,
Versus I gotta watch it next week to see what happens, whether it's good or not.
right. Because even if it's terrible, if you terrible, my Charles Barkley terrible.
Terrible.
If you leave it like if you leave me hanging, then I'm going to come back because I got to see what happens. I may not even like the show, but because you gave me a juicy cliffhanger, I'm going to come back next week and watch it.
Yeah.
You're gonna love Marvel Zombies. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah.
So,
Third time watching.
all right. So, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, was that, in your opinion, over or underrated?
Under.
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 Yeah.
I feel like all the Spider-Man stuff as of late has been really underrated.
Watch it. Wait. What you talking about?
The little comment that you made.
By Law and Order?
Yeah.
I have a history with Law and Order. No offense. It's my mother's favorite show before she passed. Every day, 6 o'clock, I heard dun dun. So now when they come on, I think about my mom. So that's why I be like, I don't want to hear it no more.
Got you. Understandable.
Eat sunflower seeds, watch the TV.
I hate you.
That's what she
Right.
did.
So much.
Oh, I thought you were talking about you. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, I don't even watch. I never watch Law and Order. I get too caught up in it. One episode when the child got stuck under the train tracks. Yeah, I'm done. Everybody was guilty on that day. You touched that child.
Hilarious.
You realize how
Okay.
Ice-T has played the same character for like 20 plus years now, yeah? His character has not evolved, but just about this much has his character evolved, you know?
Man said they gave me $20 million to cut my hair.
And there you go.
And I've been on one of the longest running TV shows for the past 20 years. I don't need to rap no more.
I don't appreciate how he plays the same character in the extended car warranty commercial. It's the same guy. Okay. Cookie says she takes it back. My bad.
Oh, you good.
Nah, that's an SVU household over there. I'll tell you that right now.
Me
Yeah.
personally, I was a CSI Miami, my man Horatio.
Yo, go to hell.
Love me
Go to
some
hell.
Horatio.
No. I hated that show. Just that particular version of it because, and I know it's TV, it's fake, but I'm a type of guy when it comes to certain shows like that, you gotta have just a little bit of realism in it, just a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit. And I got a problem. Whoa, what are you doing, Kris?
God mode over here.
Right. It was, first of all, the one-liners was just horrible. And I get it. That was the little thing of the show. And then
stand to the side and be like,
no,
that was special.
that was an episode where they showed up at a crime scene and it was blood and guts everywhere. And the Hispanic dude rolled up in a white linen suit. No, bro. No. You don't you're a crime scene forensics officer, scientist, whatever your title was, and you show up to a crime scene wearing linen.
Didn't he just come from like a party or ballroom or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, like
What you
no,
gonna
bro.
do?
You change your
Well,
clothes,
listen.
bro. You put one of them hazmat suits on top of your clothes. You don't
So
clothes,
they be like,
and then the shirt
they
was
like, hey,
open. And then the shirt was
hey.
open with a wife beater underneath of it. Like, yo, come.
Like, hey,
All
quick, I need you
right.
to come to this
Daddy,
crime
you doing
scene real
it.
quick. Hold on, let me go change my clothes real quick. Put on my best suit.
I was done,
That is
yo.
Chicago PD. I can't stop watching.
Chicago PD is my joint.
Yeah.
Well, all the Chicago's, but Chicago PD is my number one.
Yeah, that's special.
Which show is this?
CSI Miami.
Oh yeah.
My man Horatio. Took off the sunshade, give it that good one liner. And that music come on.
Yeah, I hated those one-liners, yo. They were so corny. All right, let's talk about Daredevil Born Again. Born Again. I have yet to watch this.
You're tripping.
I need for you to catch up, sir.
Yeah,
Look,
you busy watching all these cop shows and going back. Turn on
Catch
Marvel.
up.
I love my cop shows.
I understand that, but you ain't getting arrested no time soon. Watch the
Right.
I don't
Like-
plan on getting arrested at all.
What was that?
What?
What was that noise?
Oh, moderator's alarm.
I'm done.
That's the moderator's alarm. So, okay, so evidently I feel like this show is highly is it is what it is. But but it is not the best CSI ever. And we're not talking about CSI. We're talking about Loki. Not Loki. Jesus, see, I hate you, Danny. Daredevil,
You
Born
got
Again.
Loki, bro. I never mentioned Loki. That's Miss Kris.
No, because you got me thrown off with the whole CSI thing. We're talking about Daredevil Born Again. So evidently, y'all saying I need to catch up. Why?
Because
Yeah,
it's
Daredevil.
that good of a show.
Yes. You want your your CSI? There you go.
So let me ask you this: is this better than the Netflix Daredevil?
It's different.
Okay.
I will tell you that it gives you that same feel to
Yeah.
how it's directed. Like you know somebody's gonna die and you're gonna see the blood.
My thing
And
is it came out the gate
yes.
like
Yes.
on fire. Like just that one fight scene in the bar, that long shot, that long take that they did with
Yeah.
the fight scene. Come on, man. Like
Yeah,
you
that was
knew,
a big difference. The
you
big
knew
fight
the show was
energy.
gonna be good.
Listen, you
Brian
want
said it
somebody
was
that's gonna
so
throw
good
hands?
that he had his mother watching.
Yeah.
It was
Listen,
good.
you can't when the new Marvel show come out, everybody in the living room. Let's go. Ain't no games. It's damn near right of passage in here. Ain't no games. Ain't no one
And
going to go play Fortnite. Nah, living room.
And just for this particular show, I was talking to somebody and they were saying how it was enjoyable to see him out of the costume more, like out of the suit more in this one. And just to kind of see what he was going through, just the juxtaposition between him and Kingpin, like it was just so good.
They argue like big brother, little brother.
Yes.
It gave you that feel like big brother wasn't around when little brother had to take over the family.
Mm-hmm.
And now he want to come back and be like, I did everything. Hey, no.
And
But
you
he
see
was so
go ahead, Dan.
unminded in this whole thing. Kingpin played that role like I'm gonna be the guy to my city, get back on his feet. And then the whole time you doing something undermined. It's Kingpin. Your wife is crazy, bruh.
Crazy as a bed bug, 2 French fries short of a Happy Meal.
It's,
I'm sorry.
I don't even know how to process that. I don't know how to process that. I don't. Wow, 2 French fries short of a happy.
He was, yo, like
Chris,
for both of them, like there was just like all one thing just needed to happen for her to go full on like crash out.
Yeah, but shout out to the Punisher.
Yes.
Came through really punishing,
Facts.
punishing. No mercy, no rules. Listen, you're in my way. I'm shooting you. Vanessa was
Yeah.
a G. Vanessa,
Yeah.
I need you to do that for me.
I mean, just when you look at the marital therapy like pieces, the level of restraint that she had in that, like you could just see, like all it took was one question, and she was going over the edge. Like,
Over the edge. And that was pretty much a spinoff from. I don't think we put that on that list of Echo.
No, we never
no.
talked about Echo.
Yeah, that's the spinoff of Echo. Because she rolled right in between because Kingpin was gone for about like 6-7 months
Hmm.
chasing her. And then you come back and expecting your wife, like she thought she was dead, bruh.
She took over the business and everything, and then you coming in there and talk about you trying to come back and take over, my guy. No,
We gotta talk about this.
there were
It's a big
certain things that I
conversation.
had to do, and I have done them.
Yeah. He should have came and let her take care of the business and you just be mayor.
You just be mayor.
You just be mayor. You did a good job, Vanessa. Do your thing. And it would have been good. I'm sorry he talks like that, and I like the voice. I'm sorry. I like the voice. You let me
Now,
stress.
is
Do your thing.
Kingpin, pardon me, is Kingpin played by the same guy that used to be part of Law and Order?
Yes,
Vincent D'Onofrio, yes.
yes.
Yes, I love him. And I thought he was a great fit for Kingpin. Like,
So,
I
are we
always
clear
felt
on
like,
saying Michael Clark Duncan, Vincent D'Onofrio? Who is the better Kingpin?
I,
I'm, I'm, I'm,
I
go-
feel like
I'm,
the one we got.
yeah. It is no disrespect to Michael Clark Duncan, but the one we got, I think, is the better one.
Go ahead and walk the green mile.
Yeah.
And this, you know, shout out to Michael Clark, rest in peace, sir. But yeah,
The green ball, bro. Why would you do this to me?
so I guess I gotta check out the Daredevil, huh?
Yeah, Kevin, we keep telling you
Dude,
that you just
So all right, look, I understand what y'all tell me, but I'm grown as man. All right, I watch what I want to watch. No,
that's a.
first of all, who is you hollering at?
I don't know.
you.
It got to be the telemarketer that
No,
he
you
ain't
ain't.
on the
You
phone
must
with.
be hollering at your computer screen because you're not hollering at me.
Y'all gonna start. Look, we ain't gonna be. I've been bullied and bullied all
Bro,
week
you a
long.
7 foot tall, 400 pounds. Where you bullied?
First of all, I ain't 7 foot tall. No, 6'2.5", and I'm not 400 pounds anymore.
That's because you tall.
Not drop weight.
Yeah, I drop bills.
Yeah, my old Zepic diet is working. Now let me stop playing, but I have dropped weight though.
I'm done.
Not those.
I
Yo,
have dropped
first of
weight.
all, let's go back to this show. 'Cause
Right.
it's a lot to
Agreed.
unprocess
Agree
of
with
this
this
show anyway.
comment, Kevin. Agree with this comment.
How do you have these shows and don't know the
Mm.
shows?
I told
LOL.
you get right with Jesus.
First of all, I know the shows.
Right, bro.
So here's the thing. It's really just me finding time to watch these shows. That's what it really boils down to. It's not like I don't have the intention of watching these shows. I just don't have the time to. But like I said, like Eyes of Wakanda, I'm going to catch. I'm going to finish What If season 2, and I would definitely check out the Daredevil. Friend of Neighborhood Spider-Man really doesn't intrigue me.
That's terrible.
I mean, it could be, but it is. I mean, it is what it is.
First and
So,
foremost, the villain of Daredevil is one for you. Him alone. I'm sorry, I'm stuck on Daredevil. Now that you got me right there, I'm stuck on it. I can't move.
Hilarious.
The villain, bro, he takes. Listen, he uses your blood for works of art. What
didn't
person
somebody
in
do
their
that
right
in the
mind?
damn TV show Hero?
What?
God, I haven't seen that show in a minute.
That was a great show.
Yeah, with the heroes.
Yeah,
Ain't that the shorty from Final Destination on the show, wasn't it?
yeah.
Yeah. Where
And the
did you get
dude,
that from?
actually, the guy from that show Um, he also played on that other NBC show. He's in the new Battlefield game. Is it Battlefield or Call of Duty? Yeah, he's in one of those first person shooters now.
I don't know.
But this series I have seen. Loki. I have watched Loki. This show is phenomenal. And shout out to my brother here in the building watching. Loki is phenomenal. I don't think Loki was underrated or overrated. It was exactly where it needed to be. It got the proper fanfare. It got the proper love from people. Loki season 2 was great. And you're not supposed to be a fan of a villain, but Loki really wasn't a villain in season 2.
No, he wasn't.
But if you watch the movies, he was a villain. But he's such an intriguing individual, like you can't help but to like him.
I would have to agree. And it was such good storytelling. Like you talk about characters that need redemption. You talk about character building. You talk about like being able to feel for a character. And I think it came with the whole variant situation, like Loki being able to look at himself
Right.
side of him and understanding um all of the pain and suffering that he believed that he was going through, and actually seeing somebody who was really in a little bit of pain. um just to be able to do it, because I mean he made the ultimate sacrifice at the end. How many times did he have to go through seeing it over and over again? Like what
Right.
what better person needed that redemption than Loki?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I can honestly say he did a whole character 360, especially when we met him in the first Avengers movie.
Yes.
The whole change in that character
You
is
mean
different.
180?
No, I'm 360. He went past half a circle. He did the whole damn twist.
But never mind.
Man, mind your business. My man, I'm doing Steiner math. Leave me alone.
Yeah, Steiner math is wrong, yo, because the 360 means that he returned to where he started, yo.
He will, by Avengers Doomsday, he will. But, and however, well, I have to give a shout out to, first of all, they're bringing him back, Jonathan Majors.
Oh yeah, they had no choice but to bring him back. Like,
Now, we mentioned this back in season 1 when this whole thing occurred. Like, nobody else is going to want to touch that role because of how he did it. Like, it's not going to be another person going to touch that role. That's like somebody playing Michael Jackson. First of all, don't know why you're doing that, but hey, it's a different story for me. I don't know. But Jonathan Major did it so well, despite what happened with the Becky situation. The man that came back, did his own thing, and actually signed on and pretty much smiled at Kevin Feige, because you know who brought him back, who suggested it? Mr. Don't Miss, Ryan Coogler. So if we do get a season 3, he's opted to do it, or be in the next Black Panther, which I don't think he should be, because I don't want to see that.
Yeah, I don't want to see him in that.
I don't want to see him in 2 different worlds. Like, which one are you going to be, Kang the Conqueror, or are you going to be Moon Panther? I guess I don't know.
Nah, he need to just be Kang the Conqueror or whatever variant they might be doing with Kang. He just
Yeah, you
needs
threw too
to
much
stay
money at him, not to him being back in the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely underrated.
And it's too
Yeah.
many.
so you think Loki was underrated and not just like
I'm gonna say it was underrated because of what happened with Jonathan Majors.
okay,
Everybody looked at it differently. It came out around the same time the allegations came out.
okay, all right, that's fair
So a lot of people didn't look at it. Then it almost got took off of Marvel.
because they
The
didn't
whole
want to feel like they were supporting this guy.
yeah, it was a business move in which I got. So until you find out guilty, we can't rock with you at this moment. So yeah,
Well, see, that's the difference with me. I feel like I'm gonna rock with you until we find out if you're guilty or not.
yeah, but it's also going to cost them. Like
Yeah, no, and I get it. I mean, I get the business aspect of it, but I'm just saying, like me personally,
I mean,
I'm a rock.
they could have supported them behind the scenes. I mean, like you said, he never said it was bad blood. He knew the business move was coming.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Right.
Jimmy Kimmel. Enough said.
I don't like the fact that Jimmy Kimmel got emotional. during his apology speech. Like because I don't feel like he did anything wrong, but that's the show. That's a conversation for another show.
I mean, it still hits the same way because they had to do the same. Disney lost about 3 billion subscribers.
They did.
Right.
Courtney says, Sugar Cookie says, no, it's like Flex Alexander, damn, playing Michael Jackson.
1-on-1.
Yeah, that's crazy. She said Flex Alexander. You know the girl, what's her name? Kyla Pratt. How she still look the same?
She got good genes.
Something.
I'm not gonna do this today.
Something, man. Cause
I
short,
don't even know how old she is at the time.
I don't. Like she like she's in some Lifetime movie.
I'll see her on one. The next thing I know, she's on Descendants.
Like
And
she's in
and
a
then she
life.
still looks 17, and I'll be like, yo, she has to be like 38.
Yeah, she's in a Lifetime movie playing this psychotic stepmom wife. Like she kidnapped the other wife and got her hidden. Got people thinking that she dead, but she's
First of all,
not.
the fact that you are watching Lifetime.
I saw the advertisement, ma'am. I saw the
You know, not
advertisement
from the advertisement.
because Lifetime advertisement be detailed.
Can't get me to watch this. Somebody got kidnapped or the baby's dead. I can't do it.
I'm done.
Or a very special Christmas starring Tony Braxton.
Okay, so Danny said that Loki season 2 was underrated. What do you say, Kris?
I kind of feel like Loki was right where it needed to be.
That's how I felt.
I can agree to some aspect that yeah, they probably didn't push it as much as they should have because of all of the Jonathan Major stuff. And I think this is kind of where the downhill of the promotional aspects of Marvel kind of started to become a little lackluster. But I still think that the anticipation for season 2 was there. I think once they dropped the first episode, like everybody on social media was talking about it. So I feel like it was right where it needed to be.
I liked it. I'm with you. I felt like it was right where it needed to be. I enjoyed it. Like I said, like everything that y'all said, it nailed the show on the head. Character redemption. And low key is just like funny. Like
sarcastically funny.
Yeah, very sarcastically funny. Like he even so like here's the thing. I feel like to be a villain, you gotta have like some type of sarcasm humor to yourself. And by him kind of like becoming a good guy, but he still kept the villainous humor per se. So, but I thought it worked out great. That movie is good. It was her daughter that she locked in the old case. So Courtney was referring to the Kyla Pratt show.
I can't.
Does that even surprise you?
Out here watching Lifetime, like I can't.
So now, like I said, I saved this show last on the list for a reason.
I know what it is. I just thought about it. I know what it is.
This is one of the newer shows that came out a few months ago that took everybody by storm. This was like the first Disney Plus series I jumped into. I watched with y'all.
Yeah,
I watched with y'all, and I was with it, and I was loving it, and it was so much black girl power going on in this show. We gotta talk about Ironheart. This show was highly underrated, even though it was received and loved by everybody. This is the first time I watched a short series and want more. I need more Ironheart. Y'all, Disney need to run this back. I need a season 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah,
I highly enjoyed this show. This show was so underrated, and definitely outside of our community. And I just love how it tied in with her wanting to be like Tony Stark's, and then all of her anxieties and her friend, and how she had her own version of Jarvis, which was completely by accident. That was her best friend. It was just so many layers to this show. And look, the moderator and I watched it every week. Every time the episode came out, we was on it. We was on it. I was like, look, we gotta watch. We gotta watch because I feel like if I don't watch this, I will never be forgiven for anything else.
You was right about that.
Most definitely, most definitely. Listen, when me and Kris post up how the show feel, and we don't get a response from you, I know you ain't see it.
Yep.
Say what?
Like, for instance, she put up Marvel Zombies before I even did it. And I was like, oh, because of her, I remember. Snap, Marvel Zombies came on. You know what? Let me go check it out. As soon as the first episode went off, 1000%, I was in it. I don't even care what happened after this. I'm done. Turn the blood came out, it was over.
But that's how I was with Ironheart. Like, after that first episode, it was like, oh, I'm in. I'm in every
That still
week.
made me feel like I was born and raised in Chicago. And it made me feel like that whole show was Chicago bound.
It was.
All up and down.
Oh,
if
it
you
was.
if you was from Chicago, you should have felt proud.
And I mean, down to the feel, to the sneakers, like
Yes.
the graffiti, the vernacular, like it was just so. Again, Mister Don't Miss here, doing a bang up job in adding the culture to what he's doing. And it made it relatable. It made it almost like that really could be something that happens. And even the addition of Mephisto, like we've been waiting for Mephisto forever, I feel
So,
like.
Trish, Kevin, I
And
need to ask you a question before we jump
what?
finish. Before I let you finish, I gotta ask you a question. You just
Okay.
brought something to my attention. First of all, thank you for it. Appreciate it. Um, is it Ryan Coogler who made the good move, or was it Kevin Feige? I'm gonna say that because when it came to knowing what it is, like for WandaVision, he got somebody who used to play on them kind of shows
Mm-hmm.
to direct WandaVision, and WandaVision is A1. For Black Panther, he didn't go out there and get Steven Spielberg. He got Ryan Coogler.
Mm-hmm.
And then we see the process over with other projects Ryan Coogler's done, Eyes of Wakanda, and this show.
Mm-hmm.
Because at first, Ironheart was done. Hey, it's me. Ironheart was being directed by a white guy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna say this because I think I know where you're going at. Ron
Was he
Coogler,
right
like
for
you,
directing people for their culture?
yes, yes, because let's keep it a buck. And I'm kind of glad you asked that question because, like you said, Ron Coogler has yet to miss, but it's a reason for that because he understands the culture, he
Right.
understands his people, he understands like, and I don't know if he's from Chicago or not, but I'm pretty sure when he got
He's
handed,
from Watts, California.
okay, so I'm pretty sure when he got handed
He's from Yay Yay.
when he got handed this project, he did research. He probably had a team go to Chicago, live in Chicago. I don't know, but he got what he needed, so he know when they go to Chicago to go shoot this show, they know how to talk, they know how to walk, they know how to blend in. So everything that young girl did, I really felt like she was from Chicago. I felt like because I know people from Chicago. I know people from North Side. I know people from South Side Chicago. But her feel was very Chicago esque. You see what I'm saying? Like, so
Yeah.
when you get somebody from the culture, or at least have somebody from the culture as an advisor, then you can nail it better.
So was that the same as we can say for when he got the director for Echo?
I never. I would probably say
Echo
yes.
Echo was indigenous
Mm-hmm.
director.
So here's my thought process to your question. I feel like as a person who is in charge of a larger storytelling machine, it is important that you understand what chapter of the book you are in. And
Right.
when you look at a particular chapter, you have to get and give the best writing for that particular chapter. So you got to know who's in your arsenal. And if you don't have it in your arsenal, you need to go and find it.
And I think that's what Kevin Feige did because, like, when you brought up Echo and how he got the shows about indigenous people. I'm black. I don't know nothing about being indigenous. I could do all the research I want, all the book reading, all that, but I'm still not gonna know that culture like that. Now,
Right.
if I'm slated to be the guy that's in charge of it, then I'm going to get somebody from that life to be my advisor. You about to be my right hand because I want to make sure I do this correctly. But instead of Kevin Feige doing that, he's like, no, I'm just going to get the individual that knows the culture. Because I can hire a white man and tell this white man, hey, get this black guy to be your aide, to be your advisor on how to shoot, on how to, people in Baltimore talk. They don't say Doug, they say Doug. You see what I'm saying? But
Right.
I'm better off just finding somebody from Baltimore who's in the films, who knows the art and knows everything about Baltimore, or at least the culture of Baltimore. And I'm gonna put him right there in the driver's seat.
Again, it's about the storytelling.
Right.
And storytelling is more than just the writing. It's the costumes, it's the scenery, even the food. Like you want somebody to believe that they really are in Baltimore. You can't do Baltimore without crab cakes and chicken boxes. Like you can't.
Right.
I want to see somebody in Baltimore on a TV show eat a steak. That's not indigenous to the culture of Baltimore. Now you want to see
Unless
somebody.
you had a steakhouse.
Agreed.
But other than that, no.
That's
But
why.
that doesn't inherently say
Baltimore.
Baltimore. I mean, when you look back at The Wire, there are certain aspects of The Wire that just speak to Baltimore, and I'm not talking about the drugs and the corruption.
Right.
Right.
There are
All
specific
camping
things.
music in the back.
Right.
I
So
mean, even the
again,
TV show Homicide spoke Baltimore.
yes. When Falcon and the Winter Soldier, when they went to go see what's his name?
Or the Black Captain America.
Yes, when they went to go see him. Without if I never saw the cop car that said Baltimore police on it, if I could have looking at his house, I could have said, yo, that's a row house in Baltimore.
Right.
Mm-hmm. That's facts because when I see it, I was like, bro, that was like
All right.
Southside.
All right, but you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful because I get what you're saying. It depends on what row house you're looking at. Because if you go to Philly row houses look just like Baltimore row houses.
Not shot up like ours.
Huh?
Not shot up like ours.
Nah.
But still,
But I get your point. But to your
there is
point,
still a feel.
right.
Like if I saw a picture of Baltimore row houses and I saw a picture of Philly row houses, I'm quite sure that there are some similarities.
There are some variants, yes.
There are lots of variations that, as a Baltimorean, I could pick out and say, "Oh no, that's not Philly, that's Baltimore."
Right.
Because I'm indigenous to the area. You know
Like
what I'm saying?
I can spot a row house on I can spot a row house on Calvary Street in a heartbeat in the picture.
Agreed.
Oh, that's on Calvary Street.
Yeah. So it's stuff like that Ironheart brought to the storytelling that kind of really sucked you into it. And then you have this young girl who's living in Tony Stark's shadow, who is then trying to prove that she's better than him. You know what I'm saying? By taking his stuff further than where he ever thought he was gonna go. So,
and not just that, but she's fighting anxiety. She's fighting the fact that she feels like she has to protect her family, and then she can't let people get close to her because she feels like people that get close to her winds up dying.
Which is why we get the her doing. You get kicked out of MIT, and everybody's so proud of you for going to MIT. And you get kicked out. Now you got to try to steal supply. So I mean, it gives all of the reasons why she ended up with the gang with the hood,
right?
And then how we get introduced to Mephisto in this whole kind of series, and it just was very, very good storytelling.
Oh, it was very good. It was excellent storytelling.
I think it came full circle during the end.
Yeah,
two of the people out of that whole thing felt nothing but grief.
Yep.
Was the hood and her grief about the whole thing. Like Kris said, survival, and then your best friend died, and your father died.
And I felt bad for her because she lost her best friend twice.
Yeah.
Like the fact that it. I felt bad for her because of that. Like as
And
soon
then
as
the
she
question
came,
is, what are you willing to do to bring your friend back?
Yep.
How far are you willing to go?
yeah,
And it's like a lot that makes you question the friendship with your own friends. Like, am I really willing to go that far just to see you another day?
Facts.
You have to look at your friend and be like, I don't know. You
I'm a.
did steal my candy bar in third grade. I don't know.
I mean, but that's a legitimate question though. Like
It
that's
is.
a very legitimate question. But you
Definitely is.
know, because that cliffhanger when everything happened at the end and she saw her friend again and she was like, I was like, oh no. And then the hood, he's popping up at the shop. And I was like, oh no. And then it was like,
Yeah. When her
I was
veins
like,
went another color, I said, damn, she did it.
yo, they better bring back a second season, y'all.
They
I
did get
hope
one.
so.
They
They
did get
need
one.
Oh, they
If you
did?
don't get one, it'll be popular demand. You have to give it one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to give it one. I'm thinking Ryan Coogler was too busy.
Did we
But
have Sinners already?
huh?
Was Sinners was coming though.
Yeah, Sinners was I think they were
Sinners was
still doing
coming,
the
but I don't
promotion for
think
that movie.
yeah, but I don't think they didn't start advertising Sinners to after
Mm,
Ironheart ended.
gotcha.
Yeah. They
But
ain't
I
want it to
thought what's the
conflict.
name directed that though?
What, Sinners?
Yeah.
That was Ryan Coogler.
No, I thought what Michael B. Jordan directed that.
Mm-mm. He co-produced it. He ain't directed.
Okay, I know he had something to do with it on the back end. I thought, but
Yeah,
I
yeah,
thought
yeah.
he directed it.
Yeah,
Okay.
most definitely. So I'm gonna ask another question for y'all. Do we find as though there's a slot for? I know I said this in the midst of our blackout era when everybody was switching around on the screen. I feel as though there's a spot for um Jordan Peele in
No,
Marvel.
I heard you saying about Jordan Peele and what's the name, and
I think
they
they should
should
be if
link
they
up.
want to go dark, like to that this point where your mind is going to be blown. I think they should have Jordan Peele on a what if.
Yeah, but you also got to understand, like it's still Disney. So how dark is Disney willing to go?
Did you not see Marvel Zombies?
But
He
it's
hasn't seen
zombies.
zombies yet.
But it's zombies though. Like you expect zombies to be bloody and stupid
I'm saying you can
and
keep Ryan in that area, right? You can keep Jordan Peele in that area right there.
Well, I mean, remember he's doing X Files next.
Oh,
again.
Ryan Coogler.
no, I thought
Jordan Peele.
Jordan Peele does X Files.
And if it's both of them, Coogler was slated to do X Files next.
Oh,
Wow,
okay.
I ain't got enough. There's not. I need some more alcohol. I'm gonna deal with that show with them two.
Yeah, because
I can't.
I know that he doesn't own the rights to it, but Jordan Peele has a lot to do with the X Files now. A
Hmm.
lot to do with the X Files.
And
Well, we're
then
getting another Candyman.
There's
we
X
are
Files, and there was another show.
like his production company is, if they do another Eyes of Wakanda, his production company would be responsible for it. And then he's still doing Black Panther 3 because that's
Mm-hmm.
the movie with Denzel's going to be in that one. So
How do y'all
Gonna
feel
be
about Denzel being in Black Panther? Because I really haven't got y'all opinion.
overdue. Overdue.
yeah, I think he should have been. I think he should have been in one of the two that we've already had.
Hmm.
It's Denzel. Like
Right. I think
it's like
when he
Morgan
said,
Freeman. Like you have epitome. You have the epitome of black actors and actresses. We had Angela Bassett.
God
You
bless
should
her.
have had Denzel in one of them.
I mean, Denzel, this is his last go around. He said he's retiring.
Yeah.
He wants to work with some of the best directors, and he chose Ryan Coogler for Black Panther 3. First of all, you're going to make it because it's Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
You can't make a Malcolm X 2. It's impossible. So you're
Well,
going to do Black Panther.
shut up, y'all. Just shut up.
I don't.
Stop.
If he should be the other brother that we
Stop.
never knew
My
about.
Malcolm X 2, yo.
I said you can't do it. It's impossible.
Yeah, because the story ended when he died.
Did it really?
Oh my Lord, mercy.
This is Hollywood. Everybody can do something. They're gonna show it from the daughter's point of view. You know that. Come on now.
Yeah.
This ain't far fetched. That money's gonna go. They're not gonna take it. That's never mind. Whole different story. That's who almost got an attitude right quick. That's a whole different story. How you doing, Kris?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great.
So wonderful.
Y'all people are my people, and I love y'all.
Denzel should be the other brother that T'Chaka didn't know about. T'Challa didn't know about.
What is older brother, yo?
Or he could have been another tribe that we had not seen. Like you had all of those elders from the tribes when they were doing the little fighting ceremony or whatever. He could have been members. He could have been a member of one of those tribes. Huh?
The Water tribe were not challenged today.
Yeah. You know, could have been something along those lines. So, you know, he could be a war dog. Like you just don't know.
I mean, he might have been the person helping Killmonger.
He could have. Like it's just so many angles that he could use, you know, for that.
So I mean, it's definitely gonna be interesting to see how Denzel plays a part in the new Black Panther movie.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely looking forward to it. But we have come to the end of the list. Although we've come to the end of the road.
This was very informative, bro. I like everybody's opinions on this one.
This was definitely fun. Hopefully next time we can get the whole crew on here, Miss T, and maybe if because
according to you, she was already on here.
You know what? That was in the past. Let it go. Stop bringing up old stuff.
You gotta get the comic book connoisseur on here. Like you can't talk about.
Well, if he stopped working overnight slave shift, we might be able to get him on here.
Yo said that.
Yo, like my kids is old enough to feed themselves. I'm gonna get a job
Only
at night.
guy I know that build boats at night.
Not build boats at night. Stop it.
Well, at least it's at night, not in his basement.
That's
an NCIS reference.
Hilarious.
CIS.
That's an NCIS reference. So we have reached the end of the show. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Kris, for coming to hang out with us. Tell us what you got on deck, because I know it's a special show that is coming in the next few weeks. Tell the folks about it.
Hilarious. So we did just have our episode, as Kevin said, last night. We did Digital Detox. So that episode is available on our YouTube page. You can go check that out. Upcoming for Coffee and Tea is our After Dark season finale. So this is After Dark episode 2. And we're going to have a frequent guest and commenter here at Two Fat Guys Podcast, Miss Sugar Cookie. And another long time commenter, Miss Voorhees, is going to be on the show, and we're going to be talking about fetishes and erotica. So again, it is Coffee and Tea After Dark. It'll be November the 14th. So make sure that you write that down on your calendars. 9:00 p.m. So a little bit of a later time because it's after dark, and the conversation is going to be real spicy. So be prepared. It's going to be a good time.
So this gonna be the show with the neck grabbing and everything.
I haven't. I'm coming up with the questions, but we're gonna have a whole lot of conversation.
50 Shades of Purple.
Might be 120 shades of whatever color we gonna
get. Hey! Wow! Ooh!
Yes!
Damn! She said 120. Daniel, what you got going on, yo?
Oh man! Currently, we are actually in development of finishing off the book, The Untitled Nightmares. I'm actually looking for a sponsor for the book, The Untitled Nightmares. That is done. It's basically about a generational curse.
Okay.
A generational curse involved with some other shenanigans also. working on another album, Diary of a Villain, almost done. Should be coming out within the next couple of weeks. And the single will be dropping possibly the next couple of days. I think it's going to be either Prettiest Nerd or Two Fingers.
I was waiting for her. I was waiting for it. I apologize to the Spotify listeners for that. Yeah. I may have to post. Yeah. I don't know. It was a moment of silence, so I apologize to the Spotify listeners.
I know how I felt,
I'm gonna need
but
you
know
to
how my
stop.
brain works. So.
I'm gonna need you to stop. This was unimportant. I mean, this maybe, but this, not my bad fingers. Moving. So you talking about music dropping in the next few days, and you got a book coming out. I don't have a book coming out, because
come here.
Because I don't. I tell people I read out of necessity, not out of hobby. I'm gonna need y'all to stop. Please stop. Please stop. Right, I'm with Sugar Cookie on this Two Fingers. You're gonna have to find another title for that track, y'all. I swear. Four fingers. Jesus Christ.
That's not 4.
It looked like 4. There you go, down 3, because you had your finger off the screen, man.
But it wasn't 4. Like, this is a Girl Scout symbol. Like, what is
okay, but the way you had it was off screen, so it wasn't for you on the screen.
You know, I got the other one 2 and 1.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what? Okay, so
you got my track list, Kevin. You know what it's going.
Ben and Jerry's.
All right, so One My Entertainment, as y'all know, Raheem Anderson, Endlessly Yours is out right now. It is doing phenomenal numbers, and if you just want a good old school soulful R&B album for today's world, this is it. Endlessly Yours is out on all streaming platforms. Raheem Anderson, Endlessly Yours. As you can see in my background, Collabs Volume 2 is out, which features Raheem Anderson, Rose Simmons, Alicia Kay, who them two have been bullying me to put her album out. We don't know yet. It's a backstory. That's not a preview to tell to the public. But who else is on there? Damn, there's so many. The conglomerates is on there, but it's a lot of new acts. There's a very lovely lady by the name of Lisa Mitchell who does a gospel song. It is very beautiful. Yes, like Brian said, it is dark liquor music. So if you want to be grown, put your feet up, smoke a cigar to Endlessly Yours.
Or what?
To Endlessly Yours. That is the album to go to. And we have 2 albums getting ready to release next month. We have Disengaging, which I'm really amped about. It's the first rock album I've ever had the privilege of working on. And they have a song called Screaming Out Your Name, which is the single off the album, which is out right now. It sounds a little bit like this.
Fire.
The streetlights bless crowded room. A whisper lost in the impending gloom. My heart a shattered drum beats out of time. For a love I thought was eternally mine.
Had a lot of fun working with them on this album. And we have I love my boy Raheem to death. Raheem works with some really, really solid people, really great artists who are just looking to get their voices out there. And he put me on to a group known as Renaissance. They are 5 men who love and pay homage to old school R&B, like Jodeci, Drew Hill, Jagged Edge. So groups like that, even you get like a little genuine feel from these cats. They do a lot. And they also have a single out called Let's Dance, which is also streaming on all platforms right now. So, but this is a song from off the album I want to give y'all a preview to, because Let's Dance is doing really well. People like it. It's been received really well. And it is a kind of like an upbeat, but these dudes.
We're happy and there's no more goodbye. I know it's not real. I know it's just a fantasy. But it's It's the only place I can go to feel you close to me. I close my eyes and I can feel the warmth of your touch, the scent of your perfume, the love that meant so much. I can hear your voice whispering sweet nothing.
So that is the song called My Mind. And I am particularly proud of this song because this is my writing debut song.
Ooh.
Yes.
Smokey Robinson, watch out, Shorty.
So this is my writing debut, and I'm very grateful for these young men that took my song. That really actually wasn't a song, but they did what they did, and we came up with My Mind. And so this is one of the songs on the album that drops October 6th on Spotify and everywhere else. And then the following week, Disengaging on October 10th. No, that timeline doesn't match up. But they drop a week apart. So please forgive me if I'm screwing up my dates because there's a lot going on. I'm looking forward to October 17th because that's my birthday. So anyway, but 2 weeks back to back, we drop a new album. So please continue to support One Mind Entertainment. We thank you all for the love and support for what y'all do and how y'all support the label, which is very, 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 very independent. You had your hand up, Daniel.
Yeah, I had to because she just texted me and told me to tell her don't forget. I did start a group called The Penmanship, which is basically all producers and writers. And I have a young lady who's actually producing tracks. She's actually done 10 tracks already and wants to challenge me to making beats. I'm getting tired of her already because the ego is up the roof. It is my daughter, Victoria, who's actually has a college lookout for Sheffield Institute for Musical Arts.
Okay.
Already irking my soul. And that's in Baltimore, so we might be coming up there anyway.
Bet.
Got 10 tracks. She's ready to go. And it's quick
I
learning.
mean, look, you already know I'll battle anybody in your house when it comes to these beats. I don't care. Kids, elderly. I'm about these tracks out here, boy.
Listen, you know how we get down.
Man, but no, we want to thank everybody for coming out, hanging out with us tonight. Y'all could have been anywhere else, but you chose to come hang out with Two Fat Guys Podcast and Miss Kris tonight, and we do appreciate y'all so much.
Yeah, Dimple Gang.
All day, every day. Like I said, you can find us. You can, if you want to email us, you can go to Two Fat Guys Podcast 99@gmail.com. Please follow and subscribe. Click that subscription button. Turn on your notification buttons. On Facebook, the Two Fat Guys Podcast. Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, Two Fat Guys Podcast 99. And Spotify, Two Fat Guys Podcast. There will be a flood of audio uploads to Spotify this week, tomorrow actually, when I get back from doing my One Mind Entertainment stuff. So I've been lacking. That's because church stuff and God takes priority over everything. So I had to make sure I took care of that first. So y'all will be getting to Spotify subscribers. We'll be getting new episodes uploaded to Spotify tomorrow. If all hearts and minds are clear, nah.
Wow. Wow.
That's how they hit you in the church.
With the church ended?
Wow, I've heard that in a minute.
That's because you ain't been to church in a minute.
See. You trying to send me there already. Leave me alone.
No, I can't send you nowhere. Look, I had a boss tell me once, the job don't fire you. You do. So
I mean,
that's cap.
That's not cap.
It is cap.
I mean, in your situation is different. You got
cap.
laid off. You got laid off and being fired is two different things.
Fact.
Your job got eliminated. The job didn't eliminate you. It's a difference.
That's why all these damn beats being made.
He's just been sitting at home.
Sitting at home to kill the drumming thing.
Nah, I feel you. But y'all, well, thank y'all once again for coming and hanging out with us. We do appreciate y'all. We love y'all so much. And as normal, why is my thing not scrolling? There I go. And as normal, say it with me for the one time. Tell a friend, to tell a friend that it's Two Fat Guys Podcast. Peace.
Gonna tell them the truth one time. I thought they knew. This is the two fat guys, two fat guys, two fat guys.